in 2 days to be exact. So the first update we got for today, guys, is an update from Nick Walker. We've seen many updates from Nick. He's posting them every single day, basically, but it's always interesting to see these updates because they're always different. He's always changing. And in this update right here, you can see the graininess that I don't remember seeing on Nick ever before, to be honest, guys. And we are like 10 days out of a show. This is Dorian Yates level graininess, right? So, I mean, Nick Walker is known for having probably the most size in the IBB for his height, for pretty good conditioning. You know, some shows he's a little bit off, the other shows he's on. But this year, he's bringing the crazy size that he always had. I mean, with more size this year, of course, plus this new level of conditioning or this new graininess. It seems like that in these updates right here. It might change. You know, last year, before the Mr. Olympia, he was actually spot on, like a week out, and then they did something drastic for the peak week, and he ruined it. So who knows what exactly happened, whose fault that was. So that can still happen, but if he doesn't try something strange, something completely new, he's going to be good. Right, he's going to be shredded. He's already peeled. And I don't know if I remember ever seeing these kind of details, these new details in his side leg, in his abductor right here, in his glutes from the side, in his midsection from the side, in his delts, and so on. Like, this is definitely a new level of graininess for Nick Walker. And one of the most important things that we see right here is his midsection. And yeah, we're talking a lot about will he ever fix that midsection, but it seems like this year it might actually happen because in all the updates I've seen so far, his midsection looks pretty freaking tight, flat, right? I mean, we'll see how well we'll be able to keep this on stage, but at least in this photo right here, it looks phenomenal. It looks crazy. Really flat, really good. I love it. I love it. He's winning the Tampa show easy, no doubt about that. And it's a question of whether he's going to win the Mr. Olympia or place in the top 2, top 3. That's very, very possible. What do you guys think? Tell me down below. All right, the next update we got is an update from Breon Ansley, who is apparently making his switch to the 212 bodybuilding class. Is this his 4th or 5th or 6th attempt to actually do this? He announced this like 5 times so far, and he never really went through with it. He always says that after a season, and then he goes back to classic physique. And this is him right now after announcing this switch a couple of months ago or like half a year ago. Does he look like he can be a good 212 competitor? Not even close. Not even slightly. Compare this size to freaking Keon Pearson or Sean Clarida or Angel Calderon. These guys are freaking massive. They're massive bodybuilders for their frames. Yeah, they're very short, so like they're not big humans, but as bodybuilders, they're massive. Look at Breon's forearms right here. They atrophied completely. They're tiny. I mean, the arms are also not an open bodybuilder's arms. You can get away with small arms in classic physique. Many have done that. You know, Chris Bumstead especially. But in open bodybuilding, you got to have freaking huge and full and 3D and round big arms. He doesn't have that, not even close. Shoulders also flat, chest pretty flat. I mean, he's a great classic physique guy. He won the Mr. Olympia twice, but he can no longer be at the top of the classic physique. So he thinks he might have a chance in the 212, but he needs to add a bunch of size. I don't know what his height is exactly. He's probably too tall for 212 bodybuilding, but this is not it. This is not a bodybuilder. This is still a classic physique guy who doesn't have the same shape as he did when he was younger. So no point in doing the 212. I'm pretty sure he won't even try it like all these times before. But if he does, he's not going to do great. No way. No way. I don't see him being a top 30 in the world. What do you guys think? All right, the next update we got is from Joan Pradells, who is preparing to compete at the Austria show. So he's like a couple of weeks out of that show. And in this video that he obviously edited, I'm pretty sure he added the Los Angeles filter, right? He looks grainy, he looks hard. But even without a filter, I'm pretty sure this would look like his best conditioning up to date. I mean, the lighting here is phenomenal. He probably has a pump and he looks dry. But he was never really a conditioning guy. You know, he was always pretty soft, especially from behind. I think he did improve. I think he got bigger and heavier. But look at his conditioning from the back. Right? I mean, those glutes look, to me, they look like, I don't know, 8 weeks out max. And that's also being optimistic. You know, in 8 weeks' time, most guys could get these glutes to be shredded if they pushed a little bit harder. But really, this would be good, in my opinion, for a start of a prep, not for the finish. These glutes are fat. This is not just water. There's definitely a lot of fat there. So I don't even imagine him actually getting these glutes shredded. They won't be shredded. He will have graininess in the front body, in the side shots, and he's going to have a lot of width, a lot of size, and his hamstrings might come in, but the glutes will definitely be soft. And even like that, he still does good. He's still like a top 2, top 3 guy at a lot of pro shows that he does. But like to win a pro show, I mean, he can do that. Quinton Raya managed to do that. He picked the right show. So if he picks the right show, he might be able to do that, but not a high-level show. And he will not be a top 20, top 15 Mr. Olympia competitor. So the stats are showing that he actually can win a pro show. If he was second a couple of times last year and now he added a bunch of size and he's actually leaner, then yes, that's definitely a possibility. But is this a good level of conditioning for a top-level open bodybuilder or for a for an Olympian? No, it's pretty bad. Get those glutes shredded, man. All right, the next thing is a little bit of a bicep flex by Samson Dauda. So Beyond the Stage TV Instagram page posted this video, and they're saying biggest arms in bodybuilding. I mean, they might be the biggest if you measure them and compare them to everybody else, because Samson is obviously taller and a bigger human being, but they're definitely not on the level of Nick Walker, right? I mean, his biceps are pretty flat. And they were kind of smaller a couple of years ago, but then in one off season, he grew them. I'm guessing he learned how to train them, finally, right? Probably wasn't that, but he definitely added a lot of size in the biceps in one off season. So now he has a decent peak, not a great peak by any means. You cannot compare these biceps to Nick Walker's biceps. If you're going to compare them to anyone's biceps, I think Derek Lancer's biceps are in the ballpark, right? Like, Samson doesn't have great arms. Shape-wise, he does have a lot of size, and he probably has the biggest arms, again, if you measure them, but as far as the look itself, no, definitely not the best arms in bodybuilding. And when you say the biggest, I'm also thinking about the shape and how big they actually look on the stage, not the measurement. There are probably like strongmen or obese people who have bigger arms than Samson as well. So when talking about the most impressive arms, Samson is definitely not in that mix, in my opinion. Oh, and yeah, we actually got some awesome news. Behruz Tabani finally got a visa for the China Pro. He's going to compete over there, probably win his, earn his Mr. Olympic qualification. He's going to go against James Hollinshead, who looks great right now. You know, I can't say anything bad. It looks like probably the same shape that he brought to the Portugal Pro, which is very, very good. That's a very, very impressive bodybuilder. But is he going to be able to win this show against Behruz? No way, man. No way. Behruz Tabani is a freaking alien. I don't know if anybody on this planet has this kind of a shape. This is just insane. If he ever brings up those legs and maybe add some more size overall, this man is for sure, in my opinion, a future top 3 Olympian, if not the Mr. Olympia. He's that good. That's how impressive this physique is, to me, at least. This is just insane. So I'm pretty sure he's winning the China Pro. We'll see if he's going to be able to get to the US and compete at a Mr. Olympia. If he does, man, anything is possible at that show. Anyways, guys, tell me, what do you think about whichever part of this video down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you soon, guys. All the best, and bye-bye.